Well, the overdress hype has definitely put a little bit of a damper on the zero content here and there, but we're finally back now. It's time to take a look at the first sets, basically like Faiths of Legion as a mechanic and as a season and everything, which is going to be Thingsaver. So of course, if you watched the Vanguard Zero Championship Spring livestream, you saw that every single player brought this deck. Every single player brought Thingsaver, and so there's quite a few different builds, especially in the grade 3 slots and the grade 2 slots and how you can approach it, but the general idea is pretty much the same. You go into your first Legion first to kind of like build up a board, push a little bit, and then once they're like 4 or 5, go for the Thingsaver, bash, you know, restand, maybe Superior Call mid-battle, something along those lines, and you're good to go. And I think especially for this, I picked up the good old Mr. Fisherman Kai skin. You know, he do be fishing, there we go. So we can see cool animations and all the other great stuff. So let's take a look at the deck itself first, as usual. So this is the build that, there's actually so many different builds. So there's this build, there's one that runs the other Legion, there's also a build with Sanctuary of Light. It's actually legit, like people actually have really good win rates with the Sanctuary of Light Thingsaver build, so you can run that if you want to still use your if you still want to use your Sanctuary of Light cards. But let's take a look at what Seekers do in this more kind of like traditional build, I guess. And so first things first, of course, we have the starter, which is the Seeker File, I think his name was. Yeah, File. So he's a Forerunner, and he also has Resist, so basically on Rearguard Circle he cannot be retired by effects. And when you Legion, you can put him into your soul to search your deck for a Blaster Blade Seeker and Superior Call it. So it's great, you know, it gives you a soul, which you need for Thingsaver, and it searches out a Intercept, or, you know, Intercept that could pop something if you have the counterblast for it. So then, of course, because we're counterblasting a fair bit in this deck, we run 4 of the Gringle Seeker. This guy says when he boosts a Blaster Blade Seeker and the attack hits a Vanguard, you can choose a card from your hand and put it in the bottom of the deck to draw 1 and countercharge 1. So this is really good because it gives you filter. Also, because Thingsaver Dragon needs to re-ride from the deck, you sometimes check all of them or draw into all of them, and then you don't have enough left in the deck to resolve the skill. So you can use his skill to first put back a Thingsaver to the bottom of your deck, and then use the Thingsaver skill to re-ride. So that's also really, really cool. On top of that, this also works when you boost the Legion, as long as the Legion mate is the Blaster Blade Seeker. So that's also really cool. So just a great card. Like, we have him on Rearguard. Like, you always want to have him on the board, so of course he's pretty good. Of course, Lien goes without saying. Rest her, discard 1, draw 1. We need to fill up our drop zone for the Legion, so that goes without saying, is very good. Our 1 of Flex grade 1 can be kind of anything, but I'm using the 10k attacker if you have a Seeker Vanguard. And then old PGs. I think the old PGs are still better, purely because you don't care about limit break in this deck, so you'd rather get stuck at 3 than get pushed to 5, so I think this old PG is pretty nice. Let's look at the grade 3s now. Of course, we have Seeker Thingsaver Dragon, by far one of the most iconic cards of the Legion era. So of course it Legions with Blaster Blade Seeker, and at the end of the battle they attacked a Vanguard. If you're in Legion state, you use Soul Blast 3, Counterblast 2, and discard 2 to search a deck for a Thingsaver Dragon, write it as stand, and then choose a Blaster Blade Seeker from your soul, Legion with it, and draw 2. So this is really good because, of course, you know, it's kind of pricey in cost, you know, uses up your soul, use up your Counterblast, and you discard for it, but of course it's a multi-attack, a Vanguard restand in Royal Paladin, and if memory serves me right, this was the first ever multi-attack, like Vanguard restand in Royal Paladin. So that, of course, is really huge. He also gains plus 2k when he attacks the Vanguard, which is also really, really nice. And like on top of that, it's just really good, right? Legioning mid-battle also affects your when Legioned effect. So for example, you can save your file sometimes to just like use this effect when you re-Legion with the Thingsaver to Superior Call a Blaster Blade over like a rested rearguard and attack again with another rearguard column. So that's also another play you can do, but it's just a good card overall. Also, this is the only Soul Blast in the entire deck. So if you keep rewriting Legions and you need to start Soul Blasting out like your Blaster Blade Seekers or your grade 3s to put them back into the deck, you can use the skill, of course, to actually get them out. So what other Legions do we play? I do like the Sacred Wingle. I think this card is still fine. Also Legions with Blaster Blade Seeker, and when you Legion, you search your deck for a grade 2 or a higher Seeker and Superior Call it. So it's fine. It just basically free searches and Intercept, which is good in my opinion, and he also gains plus 2k when he attacks the Vanguard. The final one we play is the Brutus. So he Legions with a Locrinus, and he says during your turn, if you're in Legion state, your front row Seekers gain plus 3k power. This might not seem like much, but that plus 3k power gain is actually pretty important because it can actually pump our columns to hit for relevant numbers all of a sudden. Like for example, if you have grade 3s in the front, they're going to be 14, 7k boost, 21, right? Or if you have his Legion mate actually gains plus 4k when on the turn that you legioned, so he's 13k base. And then, you know, that basically gets turned into a 16, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, gains 3. So it turns into 16, then boosted by 7. Again, you're pushing for nice numbers. You have a lot of 6k boosters in this deck too, so it's still 22. So of course, that's also good. So just nice. On top of that, he's a really good going first ride because he says Vanguard Circle when placed. You can almost want to search for the Legion mate and call it. So because you can't Legion until turn 4 going first, that's a nice little play to do as well. And of course, Gans Revolution. No need to explain this card, you know, that first skill doesn't even matter. In hand, put him back to the deck to search your deck for a Blaster Blade, add it to your hand. So you put back heals from hand, put them back, you know, through Legioning, it's great. We run 4 Blaster Blades, regular ones, of course, on place Combos 2, pop a grade 2 or higher rear guard, intercept killer. We play 2 of the Gildas. This card it comes up sometimes, oftentimes in the early Legion turn, not so much with Think Saver, but it can also do a cool combo with Think Saver too. When you Legion Calmas 1, search your deck for a Seeker and call it. So this basically allows you to either build up a bigger board in early turns, or what you can do is when your Think Saver re-legions in the battle phase, you can Calmas 1 to overcall the arrested rearguard, much like how the file does, to essentially just extend. But yeah, as 80 guy says in chat, we really overrated this card. In my first build, I think I played like 4 of him, but he's definitely not that important, and like you just don't have the counterblast resources for it, and that's another really important thing, right? So those are basically the grade 3s. The last card is just the Blaster Blade Seeker. When placed, rearguard circle, if your Vanguard is a Seeker, counterblast 2, pop an opponent's rearguard. That's it. So it's a good deck. We run 9 draws. We put most of them back, you know, by Legioning. The deck is pretty straightforward and very, very, very strong. So, you know, that goes without saying. Of course, it's the main character deck. They tend to be pretty damn good. So let's just get into a fight and do a couple games and see how it goes. So pretty long explanation. Definitely a lot to go over because this deck does get support in the future too with the Alfred Exiv. That's going to be pretty exciting. But with Alfred Exiv, it's actually Aichi that plays this deck afterwards. So Think Saver is kind of associated with Kai, and then the Alfred Exiv is more associated with Aichi later on. So Kai goes back to Kagura after this, you know, betrays the Royal Paladin ways. Quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. So yeah, let's do a couple games and see how it does. All right, so we're playing against Nova Grappler, going first as well. So that kind of goes to show which first grade 3 you want to have in hand. Damn, I haven't played Zero in a hot minute thanks to all the overdose hype, to be honest. So this will be... yeah, I guess we can just do this. Just keep grade 2 and grade 1 in hand. Lien going first is great because we can discard something, you know, just to basically fill up that drop zone for Legion early. Oh, we got Secret Wingle, that's nice. Alright, let's just ride the Lien here. User skill, you know, discard. You can discard the Blaster Blade, to be honest. Like, the Blaster Blade doesn't really do too much here. Whereas, like, I kind of want to keep the second Lien in hand for now. So, I think we can ride this. Or rather, like, discard this for now. See, we're drawing 2 Sacred Wingle. I think I'm going to actually do a double discard then. We can get rid of the other Sacred Wingle as well. Just because we don't need 2 in hand for the time being. So, nice little fill. And another Lien, okay. Well, that'll be our discard fodder for next turn. Alternatively, I might have needed to discard this instead of the normal Blaster Blade, because it's hard to get this out of the soul if they get stuck there, if you don't like Soul Blast with Think Saver later on and stuff like that. This is my first time seeing the Tank Riser in SP though. This looks so good. Damn. Very nice. Ooh, he's not boosting, so he's keeping that for next turn. I think it makes sense. Ooh, that's a second. Seeker grade 2 gone, but it's okay. Alright, that was a very long line. Thank you, Kai. You did great. That was my first time hearing it too, to be honest. I actually haven't heard that line yet. Oh, look at that. Godlike top deck. Put those heals back. I don't think I want to rush yet, though. I'm going to just swing, but just put the heal back so we can actually activate. Swing. Alright, no heals there. Alright, yeah, no animation, though. I know he has an animation for Wingle and for Think Saver, but sadly, not there. Alright, so, let's see. Shika. What is this grade 2? Hold up. What is this? On attack, almost 1 gain 4k. Doesn't seem that great. I expected him to write this, to be honest. The Transfer seems a lot better. Alright. So, this doesn't hit. Okay, he's just gonna have it for intercept. That's fine. I have Blaster Blade ready, so we're good. There's the Gancelot. The Gans Revolution does not end. Very, very nice. So now... Oh, he's gonna Counter Blast for it. Okay. So that's gonna be one to pass, but it's not gonna pass. Okay. So he basically wasted that Counter Blast for nothing. Yikes. Alright. Okay, that's a good grade 2 to get. Oh! Hey, that's a short one. Nice little animation too. Clean little doggo. Just a doggo doing doggo things. You know how they do. I don't have Counter Blast for Blaster Blade, so I don't really want to push too much. I also don't need this many of you. Alright. Let's see. Another Blaster Blade. God damn, dude. Yeah, Kai does sound a little bit soft. Now that you mention it, he does sound a little bit softer, huh? Alright. Let's see here. I guess we can just do this. I'll be able to call out Blaster Blade next turn, though, so that's kind of, like, redundant, but it's fine. Animations, yeah. Animation Smile. Goodest of boys. Yeah, there's many good boys in this deck. We have Wingle. He's a good boy. Look at that. The goodest of boys. And we got the Gildas. That's, like, the timing where I usually like to have it, you know? And our Legion for next turn is pretty good. We get Draw, Blaster Blade, Blaster Blade. That's also pretty nice. So definitely very hyped about that. Alright, so far the game was going kind of slowly. You know, another big thing with this deck is that, like, it doesn't really pop off for quite a while, and it can play the long game easily. You know, it can play the long game super easily without any struggle whatsoever. And so that's another big thing for this deck, to be honest. Alright, so... no intercept. Unless he's overcalling. Yeah, okay, he's overcalling. Oh, draw, heal. That's pretty good. Alright. Yeah, Risers do not have a PG. Risers don't actually have a PG. They had a Quintet wall back then, so that was the big thing there. So yeah. Alright, he's going in here with the Mother Father. Don't see this deck on ladder too much, but it's definitely quite cool. Ooh, he's gonna Counter Blast for the skill, but I guess this deck doesn't really Counter Blast that much, so it's fine. I guess it's fine. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, he only gains it for that battle too. It's not even for that turn. That's so bad. That's just unfortunate, man. That's just unfortunate. Alright, 23 with a crit. Gets the draw. That's good. Good for you, sir. Good for you. Hey, the double draw. That's both that he put back. Alright, I'll take it. But now he denied his own heal, so at least that's good. Alright, cool. We got lots of nice cards. And Mr. Thingsaver for later on. We don't need it yet, though. We don't need Thingsaver just yet. Let's see. I'm gonna put back probably Blaster Blade here, just to have like more Gancelot searchers. So let's Legion here. Draw. Blaster Blade. I guess Blaster Blade Seeker just to search it out with the file. It's my first time hearing the lines, actually. Believe it or not. Alright, let's use the file first to search out this. There we go. So we're going to use the Blaster Blade here. Pop the Interceptor. Swoop. Swoop. Alright, sweet. And then we can just call out this, to be honest. Just for a little power up. Nothing too big. Boom. Very nice. And then we got the booster here. We can put back a Blaster Blade or Gildas even. I think I'm fine with that. So we'll push him to 4 this turn. I think that's good enough. Push the man to 4. Alright. And then going in with the 29 here, I think, and 28. Okay, draw. We need to be careful there. Gotta put those back to deck so we can actually Legion and use a skill next turn for Thingsaver. Ooh, double energy charger. That's good. I'll put the Seeker back, I think. I need that in deck for the time being. Alright, Lien. That's fine. Okay, we got a counter charge, so we got everything. If he pushes me to 5... No, even if he doesn't push me to 5, I can probably counter charge up and actually have the... Yeah, theoretically I could counter charge to use, even if I'm at 4, to use both BBL and Thingsaver in the same turn. Sorry, BBS. Alright. Oh yeah, I guess my damage is cut off by the screen, but at the same time you can see it here. It's kind of hard to fit everything with Mr. Blue Stacks. He's not very cooperative, as you can see here. So this is about the best that I can give y'all. Alright. Here we go. Mr. Legion again. Here. That's about as good as I can give you. You won't see how much my opponent has, but it's the best I can give you. Alright. Yeah, Mr. Bluestack smells indeed. I really miss Mr. Shift. It's been a long time. It's been like half a year since we had Shift. I just realized I don't have PG, so I could have died there maybe. If he played crits or something. Double draw again. This guy's God Gaming. But that's cool. I respect fellow God Gamers. Alright. We get another Blaster Blade here. Alright, time for Mr. Thinksaver to show his face. Let's see the animation. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I like it. I like it. That's actually pretty tight. Okay, now... Shikuzameto. Put the Blaster Boys back, and I guess this for Legion later if I need it. Alright. Nice. Whoa. Okay, that's it. He says so much, man. Kai, you gotta stop talking. Kai, you talk too much. Alright, so it's time for the Ultra Bash. Yeah, he has a good Legion line. Kai's voice actor is really talented. I like his lines a lot. Alright, let's do the thing. Ask this man for 2 PGs or bust. Show me the money. There is a little combo could have done here. But it's fine. Ooh, blank plank, that's okay. Oh, we're hitting. Okay, so I mean, even if he heals here, I can still do things every skill. Oh, but nope, not gonna check. No PGs in either player's hand. The Fisherman returns from fishing to take more dubs. Alright, let's get into another one. It's time for more Seeker Domination. I mean, this is the deck that, like, if you're watching this in Global and you're waiting for Legion to come out, this is the deck you're looking to beat. This is the deck you will see in ladder non-stop all the damn time, like, no exceptions. It is by far the most popular thing on ladder. Like, just, it's not even comparable. Ooh, enjoy some Pale Moon before it gets nerfed. This might be the last video. Or maybe not, actually. There's still more deck and fights this month, so maybe there's a chance that it'll get to live a bit longer, but... I actually don't want to ride Blaster Blade Seeker. I'd rather ride the regular Blaster Blade. So I'm going to do it like this. Ooh, interesting. Interesting indeed. Alright. We're going first again with no lien in sight this time around. Which kind of sucks. There are some good discard targets in here. I think Pale Moon will still be pretty great though. Even like, you know, we're kind of dramatizing the nerfs a little bit. But even with the nerfs, I think the deck will still be amazing. You know, it's just that they'll have to be more careful. And it'll be like a 4-tag deck instead of, you know, what it can do now. Well, actually, no, you can technically make it so, because both Ana and Marichka are hard ones per turn, you have to just, like, carefully, like, basically attack with an Ana column, and then make a Marichka, and then hit with a Marichka to then do stuff. So it'll still be 5 attacks. But yeah, it's still gonna be very strong. Hey, we just hard drew into the Blaster Blade. Sweet. Sweet. Alright, let's put this back as well, just so we can have a chance to heal out here. So this heal can go to the drops and I can Legion it back. That's the optimal play. Swing, draw, that's fine too. I want the other Legion. Alright. So now, does she have Marichka? She doesn't. But that doesn't really mean anything because she might just... No, she's going for the slow... Oh, interesting. That's quite a slow start. Alright. Slow start is fine by me. Still no lien to discard these cards, man. Unfortunate. Alright, here comes Mr. Sacred Wingle. There we go. I was waiting for him to say the line. Say the line! Let's see. I don't need to really overcommit, like over-push here. But just a little bit, I guess, is fine. Yeah, I think like this is fine, actually. Let's just swing. Alright, heal. It's only getting +2, right? So this is going to be 18. Doesn't actually hit. Can we Ganslot Gaming? No, we can't. Oh, okay. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But I didn't really have any better boosters or anything either, so... Shame, shame. That's okay. Alright, here comes Lukia. Lukia. Man. I hope in Overdose we get a ride line that is like akin to Lukia in terms of artwork and everything. It's too good. Ooh. Alright, use the starter. What is... Only one card? Marichka, of course. Okay, okay. If it's gonna be one card, it has to be Marichka. It's way too good. Ooh, Marichka and... Oh, yeah, I feel like Alice will come back big time as well. She's got that combo potential as well, so I can see that. Lukia encounter card. Could be. But they just know, like, what... I think they know what to do. Marjorie isn't that close. Marjorie, for me, is very pretty, but she's not, like, Lukia. Not the same feel. Ooh, this Ganslot is pretty hot. Just because we get the PG into the drop zone now. Good, good. Alright, nice. I like that play as well. Get that starter back in so you can keep filtering. Very smart. Alright, so just swing in there. No multi-attack from Marichka, though. Good, good, good. Alright, so one intercept left. And I've got all the power I need to on my side. I guess I'm gonna have to overcall, though. Because I can't Legion right now. So, but I guess it's fine. Don't really mind that. Yeah, right, Skip. I'm gonna go for Wingle first. And then we're gonna just overcall it with Blaster Blade? Question mark? Maybe not. Let's overcall it with this, because I know for a fact that I want this on board. And then we Legion. Shikuzameto. Alright, put those 4 back. I kinda need boosters, and it's a shame that nothing in this hand, nothing in this setup searches boosters. I'm gonna keep the starter around for another turn. I don't need it yet, I wanna say. Let's search you out as well. Sweep. Alright, get everything out here. I guess I could actually search out BBS. Or I could hold on to it for a turn. I won't need the soul because Thinksaver, like just by rewriting, I'll have 2 soul. I think it's okay like this. Let's try this. We pop the Marichka, and then we just rush face for a bunch of damage. I feel like that's the play. Because these things gain 4k, sorry, from being in a Legion turn. So this is a good, nice 13. Don't hit a defensive here. Good. And this hits for another nice number. That's 19. Good. And then we push for the 5th damage. With 2 heals. Nope. Hey, we gotta draw into PG? Yes, we do! Oh, let's go! Oh my god. And that was a PG checked right before, too. Ah, okay, he heals. Alright, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So that's 2 heals gone from his side. Gaming. Gaming big time. We're out here gamer momenting. Alright, so next we got Thinksaver. And I have 1 Thinksaver in the drop. If anything, I don't have enough cards in the drop. Alright. Here we go. Here comes the Marichka. You'll have 2 counterbots to work with. So that's Marichka reset into like Zama stuff. Manually Crossroad Lukia reverse, yeah, and doesn't even have the skin to show off the thing, you know. Unga Bunga time? Yes, sir. You already know. You already know that it's Unga Bunga time. And he can I almost called her Marjorie. He can Marichka, make another Marichka here, then swing boosted, and then make another column of like... he doesn't have any more Zelmas. Actually, it's gonna be a weird column. Well, it doesn't have counterbots anyways, that's fine. Alright, this PG is literally saving me. I would have died if not for that PG. I would have died if not for that PG. Good to know, good to know. Alright, so my man has 3 heals out. I have 4 cards in drop thanks to that PG, which is nice, and he has 1 intercept. Sounds like a fat dub to me, baby. This is where I think I use this, so that I have 2 cards in hand left to discard for the Thinksaver cost. That sounds like a plan to me. That sounds like a plan to me. I'm just thinking if I want to actually use the Gildas this turn, maybe. Alright, let's just ride first. Beautiful Thinksaver. Looks cool, looks cool. I'm not sure which episode that's from, actually. How many BBSs do I have? 2. 2 in deck. So I would take out the last one then. If I use it here, I take out the last one. This swings into rear. I think I want to search out a booster here, maybe. No, I need the hand. What am I doing? I need the hand. Yeah, we just Legion. We just Legion. All right. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. We use the Seeker to search out the BBS. Call it here. That's fine. And then we can actually... Oh! We don't use this. We can actually put back the Thing Saver to deck, which is also really good. So that way, like, I don't randomly, like, drive check 2 and, like, can't use it or something. Alright, swing for 15. No defensive, good. Put the Thing Saver at the bottom to draw something else. Lien finally came, a bit too late. Heal, nice. Sweet. I could theoretically do double Thing Saver, couldn't I? Yeah, well, we'll confirm that theory some other time. Alright, well, I almost got to do the thing. I think I could have done double Thing Saver there, because I had 5 soul at that time, and rewriting would have given me another soul, and I had 4 open Counterblast, and I would have, like, discarded 2, then discarded 2. Yeah, I had double Thing Saver there. He didn't want it. He did not want it, even though I had double Thing Saver there. But, yeah, he didn't want the business, and that's okay, I respect that. Because you know what? Thing Saver is love, Thing Saver is life, and that's the deck and fight. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Honestly, like, these fights were really smooth, but that's the whole deck in a nutshell. It's very smooth, and it basically just, like, kind of does similar things every game, and it's just good. Like, the deck is just really good, really solid, does Royal Paladin things, plus restanding Vanguard, basically, so what else can you ask for, right? But yeah, so that was the Thing Saver deck and fight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I still have a few more left for this set. We're going to be doing CEO Yggdrasil for the Genesis support, and then the Angel Feather one as well, so you can look forward to that. But anyway, that's it for me today. Thank you for chat as well for participating in this video. But yeah, that's all for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.